Hello everybody, Zachary Fruling, aka Cozy Azeroth here. I am working my way through an old programming book, 101 Programming Tips and Tricks for the Texas Instruments TI-99 4A home computer. I am at program number 45, Exam Score Sorter. I'm going to read the program description, get into the Classic 99 emulator, which emulates a TI-99 4A on a modern PC, type the program into TI Basic, run it, see what we can make it do, and see what we can learn from it. Okay, so 45, Exam Score Sorter. A quick way to sort and count a book full of letter grades, this program permits one key entry of a mixed series of data. We use the familiar letter grades A, B, C, D, and F. You may substitute any other set of 5 characters you wish in the if statements. The letter X is used to conclude the series and lead the computer to display final results. You press the appropriate key and the computer knows immediately what grade you have indicated. Key in as many grades as you like in any mixed order. When you have completed entering all grades, type in the letter X. The computer will report the total of A's, B's, C's, D's, and F's. We use exam score sorting as our example here, but this same program would be good for data collection in the field and many professions. And you can stretch out the possible categories to 25 or more. To make the program run again, press any key on the computer's keyboard. Okay, let's get busy typing. Let's get into TI Basic on Classic 99. 10 call clear. 20 print. 30 print enter letter grade. Okay, and we've got, interestingly enough, we have no space there, but that's okay. Okay, 40 call key. Interesting use of call key here, rather than using input statements. 0, Z, X. Okay, 50, if X equals 0, then 40. So just waiting for a key press, stuck in a loop until we get a key press. Okay, 60. G string equals character string of Z. Okay, 70, if G string equals X. Then 280. 80, if G string equals A. Oops, A. Then 100. 90 go to 120. 100, A equals A plus 1. 110 go to 20. 120 if G string equals B. Then 140. 130 go to 160. 140, B equals B plus 1. 150, go to 20. 160 if G string equals C. Then 180. 170, go to 200. 180, C equals C plus 1. Just incrementing the number of A's, B's, C's, etc. Okay, 190, go to 20. 200 if G string equals D. Then 220. 210, go to 240. 220, D equals D plus 1. 230, go to 20. 240, if G string equals F. Then 260. Oops, sorry about that. 250, missed a button there. 250, go to 270. 260, F equals F plus 1. 270, go to 20. 280, call clear. 290, print. Okay. A colon space, and we have semicolon A, and I think we repeat this for B, C, D, and F, increments of 10 lines. Yep, we can crank that out real quick. 300, print B, semicolon B. Oops, hello, 300, print B, semicolon B, there we go. 310, print C, semicolon C. 320, print D, semicolon D. Keep doing that. There we go. 330, print F, semicolon F. Okay, puts us at 340, blank line, print. 350, print to do another set. To do another set, comma. 360, print, press any key. Okay, 370, call key. 0, comma Z, comma X. 380, if X equals 0, then 370. If X equals 0, then 370. It keeps us stuck in a loop until a key is pressed. Okay, that puts us at 390, resetting all our variables now. A equals 0. 400, B equals 0. Let me make sure these are increments of 10. Yep, all, and X and Z. Okay, 410, C equals 0. 420, D equals 0. 430, F equals 0. And it was X and Z. 440, X equals 0. 450, Z equals 0. And 460, go to 10. I think that's the end of the program, yep. Okay. Let's clear the screen, list the program. We're going to look for any obvious typos, errors, syntax errors, anything of the sort. So far it looks pretty good. At a glance anyway. Let's run it and see what we do. Okay, enter letter grade. A, B, C, D, and F. Okay, let's... Okay, that worked pretty well. So do another set, press any key. Okay, enter letter grade. So let's say we had, I don't know, 5 A's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. let's say we had 3 Bs. Let's say we had 10 Cs. 1 D and 2 Fs. Hit X. Okay, that worked pretty well. Okay, let's do them out of order now. Let's say we had, I'm just going to do random letter grades here. A, F, D, B, C, C, A, D, B, 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 C, D, A, B, D, F, F, C, 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 A, B, D, C, B, A. And X. There we go. Okay, that's pretty handy. I like using the call key statement to input the data. What happens if we do any other letter, J? Yeah, it just ignores that. So, yep, if we do any other letter, it just ignores it. So let's make sure here. So let's do, what happens if we do like numerical scores? 9, 6. Yep, it doesn't do anything at all with those, just ignores them. Okay. So let's just do one more data set. Let's be optimistic. Let's say we get, I don't know, 9 A's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's say 7 B's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say 3 C's. 1, 2, 3. 2 D's. And maybe 3 F's. You never know. Okay, what did we get? There we go. Pretty handy. I mean, you know, when I was teaching, students were always asking how many A's and B's and C's and D's there were, you know, for some reason. I don't know why they care how everyone else is doing, but they seem to, and this would be a handy way to tabulate that information from a set of test scores or homework scores or whatnot. In any case, that was a very useful little mini program from 101 Programming Tips and Tricks for the Texas Instruments TI-99 4A home computer, useful for teachers back in the day. It could even be useful for teachers now. Exam score sorter. You could even see a modern version of this in, let's say, Pico 8 or something, a little scripting program. In any case, if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, be sure to check out the rest of my YouTube channel. You can find it under Cozy Azeroth or under my real name, Zachary Fruehling, for lots more TI-99 4A content, retro programming, retro gaming, lots of World of Warcraft live streaming, and miscellaneous educational content on topics of interest to me, both professionally and personally. And be sure to check out my Twitch channel. It's under Cozy Azeroth, a little nod to World of Warcraft for live streams and all the above. And if you're watching this live on Twitch right now, be sure to check out my YouTube channel for all the above as well. In any case, on both platforms, I really appreciate likes, follows, and especially subscriptions, which help me out greatly in these troubling financial times. And I appreciate the enthusiasm for these questionably important, but important to me, retro live streams. Thank you very much, and I'll be back soon with the next video and program in this series from 101 Programming Tips and Tricks for the Texas Instruments TI-99 4A home computer by Len Turner. Credit where credit's due. Thank you very much. Catch you in the next video.